my crisis, my depression, and me. I started in theater very young, when I was 50 years old. I made 3 plays when I was very younger in a small school called Villa Alvorada in my town, in my small town called Santiago de Compostela. Then I've looked like a man, a child, and theater disappeared of my life. When I was 16 years old, I continued my theater. I made plays with Iria Hipini, Unlia Cotton, in Selmírez 2, Selmírez 2, near here in Santiago de Compostela. I play theater all the time, writing, playing, and direct. My first play called Seize Time. Then I started the university, and I decided to be a director with only 70 years old. Then my first depression. People don't want to work. People want the famous of theater. Want to laugh, smile, enjoy, but don't work. I think I'm a very work person. I don't realize, but I think it's the truth of my life. My first depression, I've started to sleep a lot, to devour food, and I knew my first psychoanalyst called Maria Cruz, a very pretty person, a very professional psychologist. She fight to my theater, my vocation theater. I don't believe in God like John Lennon. I believe in vocation. When you realize I want this thing and not the other thing. I prefer to smoke cigarette, and I hate marijuana. I hate hashish. I hate alcohol, and I never prove other drugs. My first depression, it was very horrible for me. I've never had any problem in my life. My parents are very intelligent. My mother is very special for me. And I had 2 mothers, my mother and my grandmother. It's for you. I'm the happiness. Felicidad Marzoa Rozas, my second mother. It's for you, Grandma. I know you are somewhere in my soul. Okay. When I suffered my first depression, one day near my university, I found a person, and she told me, "Why don't you prove Espacio Alberto?" Okay, it was only a week. For doing only a week in a course, I told my mother, "Mama, I want to do one course in open space." And my mother, "Okay, no problem, go there." I found my creative father called Carlos Neira. And I flip myself. I flip the theater. I'm flipping with the art. I flip with him character. Yet he and me, we are fell in love with art, with theater. I always speak very good with him school, him way of look the characters in theater. Just, I don't know, he's a genius. My God, he's a genius. Lots of people don't know what is work. I work giving food more than 2,000 of people, of person, working and working and working. My father, my grandmother, my brothers, my uncle, my aunt. My family is a very, very work person. And my teachers too. But life is so peculiar. And I've catched my second depression in 1901. My homosexuality. I want to die. I didn't want to create, to paint, and whatever will be. My homosexuality, it was under me. Under me. And it's so complicated. It was very complicated for me. One ex-friend asked me, who plays your theater? And I didn't know the answer. The first course in Espacio Alberto, open space, people usually play to the theater, to the teacher. Then the logical process is you realize your problems with theater, but if you work, it doesn't matter. The first time I've pushed my feet in that school, the teacher, Carlos Neira, told us, if you work, you go everywhere. Everywhere. Maybe this video is for Tate, or MoMA, or Magba, or USAC or wherever it will be. I speak English, Deutsch, Francais, Catalan, obvious Spanish, and Gallego. I had to stop my studies in open space with my tears in my hand, my face. But I promised myself I'll continue my study in that very special school for me. And in 24 years, I continue my study. I work every day, every second, every minute for my art, for fight for the feelings in art. I made clown, buffoon, performance, theater, dance, contemporary dance, voice. I worked every day, every minute, every second. But my family is mine. It's very peculiarity. It's only my family. I presented one work about Galas Undali called First Are the Feelings, and then the other things. My father told me, "You're a whore, a prostitute." And one day, the 16th day in May, that's what soga und ich my mother saved my life, but the days after I started to eat medication, medical medication. I start to get fat, to get very angry with everybody. I wasn't happy. I started my depression, my third depression in my life. Then in 27 years, I meet a special woman called Nuria Roque Fernandez by internet. I traveled to Barcelona and I fell in love. It doesn't exist one day in my life since 27 years. I've never exist one day that I've never think my love. Now I'm in Santiago de Compostela and she's in Barcelona. Full stop. Stop. In 28, I went to a psychiatric hospital, mental hospital, and it was horrible for me, for my family. Now, today is the 7th of August of 1980. I continue painting, some days playing, every day writing, every day painting, every day smoking, and my life is so hard because I without my love. I think she continues fell in love, but I can't fight with lies of Centro Hippocrates near Barcelona downtown. They are fucking bad person. They provide my love. They are very stupid person who thinks the real important in life are drugs. Anyway, fucking person. I hate them.